Game number 4 is getting underway right now, though. We're going to see if he has learned anything from this one. He's got to win 2 straight if he's going to beat Dog. And Dog, though, still's got to get wins on the scoreboard. He's only sitting at 7 right now, so even though he's got the best win percentage, not quite the best record. And I like to see this from Greensheep. Dog's been aggressive a lot. This deck matches up well versus Rogue a lot of times. Why wouldn't you be playing it? And he's been playing it so well. That's the other thing that really strikes me as interesting, is that this doesn't feel like a Greensheep deck, but I don't know if we've seen Greensheep really make any mistakes with this build.
No, I 100% agree with you. I feel that, you know, the records of some of the players in this league aren't always indicative of how well they've played. Like Osaka and Greensheep, I feel have played just as good, if not better, than some players that have better records than them, and they've just been very unlucky and things just haven't gone their way.
That's just the story of competitive leagues.
Right.
I mean, even the worst team in the NBA has some of the best basketball players of all time. Like, if you were to play any of those guys, they would just, you know, like the Prince versus
just the random guys.
No, what's the Dave Chappelle one?
Yeah, it's just like the random guys from the clubs. Yeah.
Well, it's Charlie Murphy.
Yeah,
he just gets squashed by Prince.
Yeah.
Like, Prince is not a professional, but he was pretty good at basketball.
Yeah.
Those guys would put Prince to shame.
Yeah. It's like what they always talk about every year whenever you have like a really bad team in the NBA and they want them to play the best team from college, and they're like, yeah, I think the college team would beat them. And I'm like, whoa, slow down, guys.
Yeah.
That would never happen.
It just doesn't work that way. Greensheep, pretty darn good looking opener for him. Dog is forced to play Explosive Trap on turn 2. Yep, summon a random Huffer, 4 damage upstairs. Actually likely to turn into 8 damage here with this Death Bite.
Yeah, when Huffer gets in extra damage, bad things happen.
Yep.
We saw, I think it was Ecop had a Huffer in this season deal 20 damage.
Oh, yeah, I remember that game. It just
was
never
brutal.
got dealt with.
Yeah.
It's like, man, if you can't kill a 4-2, this is bad.
Yeah. I don't remember who it was against or what the situation was, but I just remember we just kept laughing every turn. Like, yet another turn, Huffer's going to live through everything.
Greensheep, here's the thing, is that this turn 2 Explosive Trap looks like a freezing trap right now. And that's what Greensheep's going through right now. Can I actually beat a freezing trap right now?
Yeah, he's going to make sure this Huffer doesn't deal a ton more extra damage to him. Now he's going to play this Armor Smith, though. He's going to be able to, you know, follow it up with an Acolyte of Pain next turn, draw some extra cards, and get some extra armor back.
Yeah, I think that whether or not that would have been a freezing trap or explosive trap would have changed the way he played this. Like, if it's freezing trap, Huffer's still there. So if he plays the Armor Smith, it just dies.
Right.
So if it's not freezing trap, sure, he loses a point of armor, but now the Huffer's dealt with, and this is a clean turn.
Yeah, that may look weird to some players. You know, why didn't he play the Armor Smith first to get the point of armor? But he's doing it on purpose. That's correct sequencing, yeah.
So now he's got the word. This is not a freezing trap. I feel like he's got full control over this board. You just Death Spite, attack this, and start picking things apart.
Yeah, I can agree with you here for sure. You might want to play a little bit slower than that.
I actually don't mind this either, because this starts to build your armor and puts a lot of pressure on Dog. Doesn't attack face, though. That is a little bit surprising.
This makes Warsong Commander an amazing draw next turn, if he wants to. He can start making a ton of Grim Patrons.
It also does put Dog in a weird situation. Like, this is almost a taunt minion right now, and looking at Greensheep's hand, he doesn't need 2 Grim Patrons. So if Dog is forced to invest resources in this board state, Greensheep can easily capitalize on it.
And have you seen how aggressive these builds of Hunter are for Dog? He's got a Leroy Jenkins in here.
Yeah, these are strictly face Hunter builds, and I think this is kind of going the step against what Greensheep is doing. He's been playing aggressive decks that don't get on the board quite as quickly. So why not just try to wipe him out as soon as you can?
And that's a bunch of 1 toughness minions here against the Whirlwind deck, but not going to be able to get him just yet with it. And he's going to be able to, you know, proc this trap here this turn.
This is really the big story. He's getting this before Eagle Horn Bow. He's not really effectively taking any damage because of the armor up. You know, 4 damage, not a big deal here. You're going to go to 18. Dog's got 2 cards left.
Right. How aggressive does Dog want to get? I actually kind of just like Leroy this turn.
I love Leroy this turn. Your opponent has to have something, and you're working with slim pickings right now.
Yeah, you could take care of the 2 1/1s here. You can get in 8 damage here.
Yeah,
as
this is the right play.
Plus, I mean, he's just gonna. Oh, because he drew Kill Command, he's just gonna move. Yeah.
Why not? You know the Leroy's likely dying this turn anyway. Like, give him a way to kill it. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's called Face Hunter for a reason.
What do you think about trading there? Is it bad?
I don't think it's bad, but I think the damage is worth more right now. I mean, again, he's working on a very, very limited supply of damage right now, and this Leroy is likely to die anyway.
Let's talk about this draw that Greensheep just had. He just drew a Whirlwind. So what he can do here is he can actually Grim Patron in Whirlwind, or Frothing Berserker, Acolyte of Pain in Whirlwind, along with his Death Bite, not actually having to interact with any of Dog's side of the board.
Here's really the big difference, is that one of these plays into Unleash the Hounds, the other one plays into damage pushes more. If you invest everything into the Frothing Berserker, you're more susceptible to a quick shot. Quick shot's gonna wipe it out, all your damage is gone. If you do it this way, you give your opponent that little bit of extra push with Unleash the Hounds when they have it. So his range is kind of in similar spots right now. So I think I prefer the Grim Patron because it gives you more options later on.
I also like holding onto the Whirlwind here for next turn. You're gonna have Frothing and Acolyte of Pain. You can get a little more. You can get a little more value out of this card for sure.
Yep. And Dog wants to keep his mana considerations.
Well, he wants to keep his he wants to keep his hand small too. He wants to make sure he draws a card off his quick shot.
Yep. Oh, Nelly.
Is that lethal?
I think it's a little bit off. So it'd be 2, 3. It'd be 2 plus 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 damage is what I count. Unless I counted this wrong. So he would have 4. He'd have plus 5 on the Frothing Berserker. That's 7, and then 12. Yeah, he's 2 points of damage off.
Yeah, you might see him play differently because he feels like maybe he has to armor up. Because he is at 9 against a deck that had Leroy Jenkins in it.
Yeah, I think that's what he's thinking about too. Is just again, if he lives for 2 more turns, how is he going to lose this?
Yeah,
game?
I was going to say if he lives for 2 more turns, how does he die? Yeah, exactly.
The answer is he doesn't.
Yeah.
And he's actually just got lethal next turn. 8 plus 9 on the board. And then the little bit extra. 6, 8 points of damage for Dog. 3 damage will...
Yeah, but he only has 1 mana left over.
Mana left over, though.
Well, he can quick shot the Frothing Berserker here, though. I mean, I think you just have to quick shot the Frothing Berserker and hope you find more damage.
I think he's going to look at the situation and assess it in a second here. Like, he can only take him to 5, and what 3-card mana is dealing 5 damage? You don't have a beast, and you've used both kill commands. So I think this has to be pointed at the Frothing Berserker. The other play is hope your opponent doesn't have damage. I don't like that. You get back-to-back charges here, suddenly the game's looking good.
Yeah, I think you have to hold this to make kill command. Yeah, you have to get the 2 damage in here and try to make kill command lethal next turn.
Well, he's got 5 right here as well, so Greensheep's going up to 8. He needs 3 damage off of his draw, and that actually is looking like it's going to shut it down. So Unleash the Hounds would be the draw. Yeah, if Dog draws Unleash the Hounds and this unstable goal hits, that's the way he wins this game. Wow. 1 single draw for Dog to win this one. 6 damage exactly is what it would be from Unleash the Hounds, and then 2 more from the hero power. I can't believe he's got an out right now. And I think that's the math that Greensheep is doing. Like, does it matter if I play another minion or not? And so when he arrives at that conclusion, the Acolyte of Pain should come down. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! You have to be kidding me. Exact lethal on the top deck. Dog's going to take this series 3 games to 1. What a huge draw. Well, that is... Wow. Oh, poor Greensheep, man. That is unbelievable. Just enough time. The very last turn of the game. I love Hearthstone, man.
My jaw's on the floor right now. Jeez.
He just let the dogs out in this one, man.
Look. It's really. It took me a second to get there, but it's unfair. That's just unfair. Dog's already one of the best players in the entire world. You can't give him draws like that, too.
Yes,
you can't do that, Hearthstone. Come on.